Let's start with a little inspiration. In Genesis 1 to 29, it says, "And God said, Behold, I have given you every herb bearing seed which is upon the face of all the earth." And as the saying goes, the best time to plant a tree was 20 years ago. The second best time is now. Now, if you're like me, you probably thought cucumbers were easy, plant the seeds, water them, and boom, instant salad. But here's the truth. I wish I knew this before growing cucumbers, because it would have saved me from a lot of rookie mistakes. First up, let's talk about cucumber beetles. These pests can devastate your cucumber crop if you're not careful. Here are two clever ways to keep out cucumber beetles. First, use row covers to physically block them from your plants. Second, plant trap crops like radishes nearby to lure beetles away from your cucumbers. Mistake. Planting out too early. Cucumber plants are sensitive to cold. Wait until the soil is warm and all danger of frost has passed. Tip. Have extra cucumbers ready to transplant. If beetles or weather damage your first batch, you can quickly replace them and keep your harvest on track. Grow disease-resistant varieties. These cucumbers are less likely to suffer from common problems, making your job much easier. Protect young seedlings from birds and critters. Use netting or garden fabric to keep them safe until they are established. Harden off your cucumber seedlings before transplanting them outside. Gradually expose them to outdoor conditions over a week to prevent shock. Plant the seeds, water them, and boom, instant salad spacing. I used to cram my cucumber plants way too close together, thinking I'd get more cucumbers in less space. No, cucumbers need room to breathe. Give them at least 18 to 24 inches between plants. Trust me, they'll thank you with more fruit and fewer diseases. Next, let's talk about support. I used to let my cucumbers sprawl all over the ground. Big mistake. They got dirty, buggy, and sometimes even rotten underneath. Now I always use a trellis or some sort of support. It keeps the fruit clean, saves space, and makes harvesting way easier. Here's another thing I wish I knew. Cucumbers are thirsty but hate soggy feet. Consistent deep watering is key. Aim for about an inch of water per week, preferably in the morning. But make sure your soil drains well. If it doesn't, those roots will rot fast. And listen, don't forget about pollination. If you notice flowers but no cucumbers, you might be missing pollinators. I plant flowers like marigolds and nasturtiums nearby. They attract bees, and suddenly my cucumber harvest triples. One last tip, harvest early and often. Don't wait for your cucumbers to get huge. They get bitter and seedy. Pick them when they're 6 to 8 inches long, and your plants will keep producing more. So if you're dreaming of salads bursting with fresh cucumbers, remember these tips. Give your plants space, support, good watering, and help those bees do their thing. Now that you know the basics, let's talk about the sneaky challenges starting with cucumber beetles. Cucumber patch, no matter what challenges come your way. And as you work in your garden, remember, growing food is a journey, not a race. Every little lesson brings you closer to that perfect harvest. Happy gardening.